Well, nice to meet you. Don't be nervous. I won't bite.
I can see that. Okay, well, I'm also the only one who isn't a South African yet. I'm actually from Namibia.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna work in a few Namibian questions.
Okay.
But first, I want to start off with supernatural.
Okay.
So Castiel is a lot different from you. But what part of Misha can we find in Castiel?
I think Castiel is he's a little bit sensitive, and he's a little bit socially awkward, and he's contemplative, and I think that I have all of those qualities in myself. So those are overlaps, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everything you've mentioned do you think that's what people really love about the character and what resonates with them? That's why they love the character so much.
I think that people love the character because he is awkward, and he doesn't quite fit in, and he doesn't really belong. He doesn't really know who his family is. He feels like he's trying to find his place in the human family, and I think that's something that actually resonates with a lot of people. Like, a lot of us feel like we don't really fit in, or we don't know how to fit in, or we feel a little bit lost or lonely. And Cass has all those qualities, and yet at the same time, he's also imbued with these kind of superpowers. So it's a kind of thing that people who feel a little awkward or like they don't really fit in, or that there's something different about them, can also have this sort of like wish fulfillment, this like fantasy about like, but what if I also had superpowers? You know, which is actually like kind of a lovely, which is what all of like the superhero tropes are really about, right? You know, so I think that if I had to have some conjecture, I think that's part of what it is. And there's also just comedic aspects of the character, like that whole fish out of water aspect of where he just doesn't, you know, he's trying to fit in, and he doesn't know how, and he steps in it all the time. I think that's endearing as well. Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about your other work. I know you write poetry as well.
Yeah.
I actually started writing poetry in high school, but to impress girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what inspired you to start writing poetry?
You know, it was just a lark. I'd been writing a lot in a journal, and then one day I just like kind of a poem came out, and I was like, oh, interesting. But I actually wasn't reading a lot of poetry or thinking a lot about poetry, but they just started to naturally evolve. I never planned to publish a book or publish poems or anything. I really just wrote them for myself. But then at some point I realized, oh shit, I have enough of these that I could put them into a book. And
that's actually really awesome.
Yeah.
And why do you think it's important for artists to give back and to help other communities like you do through your charity?
Well, I think in general, it's sort of everybody's obligation to try to make the world a little bit of a better place. I think that's like part of your obligation as a human on the planet, is to not be selfish and to think about others. And those of us who are fortunate enough to have big platforms, to have followings on social media, or to be recognizable, have maybe a little bit more responsibility. Like, if you don't take advantage of the capacity that you have to try to have some sort of positive impact, then I think that you're shirking your duties.
Yeah. And well, the other people taught you some South African phrases.
Yeah.
So I also want to teach you some Namibian phrases.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Sure.
One is as a click sound.
Okay.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. It's like cool or awesome.
Nah.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect. So when someone asks you how you're doing, you can just say, "I'm nah."
I'm nah.
Yes. That's perfect. That's perfect. And one last question. You will be in The Boys. Can you say anything about your role?
I unfortunately am under strict gag orders.
Okay.
If I share any real details, they will execute me. So,
Okay, and we don't want that. We don't want that. But yeah, thank you for the interview.
Thank you. It's so nice to meet
nice
you. Yeah, you too. You too. Thank you.
Yeah.